My name is Erin, and this is the story of how I decided to live in 12 places in 12 months.
Jacob. Hey, did I tell you about Erin?
About Erin?
Erin. So I met a woman in the Twin Cities named Erin. She did this project where she kind of gave up life, put everything into storage, and then traveled 12 different places in 12 months.
Oh, cool.
Living in a different place each month.
This is it?
Yeah. 12placesproject.com. I think she would be a really fun person to talk to for Reframe.
And she's in Minneapolis.
Yeah, she lives in Minneapolis. You're going to be there next week, right?
Let's do it.
Hey, awesome. Okay.
Can you connect us?
Yeah, I'll reach out to her and I'll connect you guys.
All right, that was Anna. Anna and I work together at Stoked. Stoked is the team behind Reframe. We're hunting down these stories. Anna told me about Erin Rufledt in Minneapolis, who lived in 12 places in 12 months. We're actually already going to Minneapolis for some work, so I reached out to Erin on email. She hit me back. We're gonna sit down while we're there and talk about how she completely uprooted her life and lived in 12 different cities in 1 year.
So I'm Erin Rufledt, and gosh, how do I want to introduce myself? Hadn't thought about that. My name is Erin Rufledt, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I am a brand strategist and designer. I was living in Kansas City and running my business. Like, I don't know, life was kind of good and normal. I think I would say life was fine. Like, on paper, it was good, but I was kind of restless. Like, I felt like something needs to change and I don't know what. I don't even remember what I was doing, but it was like this idea sort of just fluttered across my brain. I wish I could spend a year living in 12 cities. Like, it was like a fully formed idea. I wish I could, I know, it's like crazy. Wouldn't it be cool if I could spend a year in 12 different cities in 12 months?
Erin's idea was partly born from the fact that a lot of her friends now lived all over the world. Cape Town, South Africa, London, Asia, the American Midwest. And this idea was exactly what she had been searching for.
Had this crazy idea, thought, that's a crazy idea. I wouldn't actually do that. I was having breakfast with a friend, and she was the first person that I mentioned it to. The first person that I said out loud, hey, I had this idea. She was like, you have to do it. Like, you have to do it. You have to do this. So we're, chatting about it, and she was like, okay, who are the people and where are the places?
Erin didn't know it yet, but her whole life was about to change. She was about to spend the next year traveling across the globe. London, Hong Kong, Grand Rapids, Cape Town, South Africa, Chengdu, China, Nashville, Tennessee, Portland, Oregon, Los Angeles, and more.
So I was driving in my car one day, and I just had the thought, everything is about to change. And I felt like, okay, I'm doing this. I am making the decision to do this. So I woke up, I had moved out of my apartment, so I was staying at my friend Amanda's house. I remember taking a picture, standing on her driveway, like, this is the beginning. Got out of the car, got my bags, walked into the airport, felt like all the adrenaline of, oh my gosh, I'm actually doing this. I went to the airport check-in thing and swiped my passport and got this warning on the screen that said, problem, see the gate agent. And I was like, okay. They're not gonna let you get on the flight unless you have a return ticket, and I didn't. Ultimately, I was able to get a copy of this train ticket and emailed to me and showed it to the gate agent, and he kind of shrugged and was like, I'll probably be okay. That whole couple of weeks I was like high on adrenaline and feeling like, this is amazing, I am doing it. I took this leap and I can feel all the possibilities swirling around me, and it felt really amazing to just have my person and a couple of, like a suitcase and a backpack, and think I'm moving through the world without much stuff, and it felt so freeing, and I felt so excited. I just felt really alive. So that was kind of magical. And then I got to London. I had my first night there, and I remember waking up the next morning and walking downstairs, opening up my computer at the table, getting out a notebook and thinking, now what?